So we went to Ennerdale, but it was really, really busy, so we didn't stop. And we turned around and we found a place to have a coffee and a nice cream scone. And then we set off again, and we were going to find a geocache. And then what's happened?
And then she spluttered to a stop halfway up a hill. So, don't know. Fueling, I think. There's a problem with the fuel, so fueling. So we got the relay people out, haven't we?
We have. As we've always said, we always tell you it's not all sunshine and coffee. So here we are on a hill, on a country lane, on probably the hottest day of the year, waiting for a call back from the breakdown service.
And not a view.
No, look at that for a view. A hedgerow. And 4 dogs who we promised to paddle to. A paddle for, and I think there's only one relieved he's not having a paddle. Hey, Nab. I've moved. Breakdown company's been out. We're still here. Bonnet's still up. We're on a country lane.
Not much of a view though.
Look at the view. Isn't that great? And what's even worse is if you walk up the lane a little bit, we'd have had a nice view because you can see Ennerdale. But
well, the breakdown people have been out, and I've got to say that Auto Aid, which is the recovery people that we use, are really good. They got somebody here reasonably quickly.
yeah, saying it's a hot summer's day.
Hot summer's day.
Busy.
From Whitehaven, was it? They came.
Yeah.
And took one look at the engine, and she diagnosed that it was the injector's gone down, or one of the injectors gone down, split, and that's why she's not starting. And so that might be why we were having problems all along. If we've had some dodgy fuel, taking the injector out or whatever, I don't know. We'll have to look into that. But obviously she's not going to be going anywhere, so I'll have to watch the next video.
See what happens next.
See what happens next.
So it's not the end of the video that we thought it was going to be, but it's Campervan Tales, so there's always a tale. We're still laughing.
Well, you weren't a minute ago.
I'm hungry, that's why. We're still panting. Don't raise your eyebrows at us.
But I think it's time to put the kettle on anyway. At least we can do that.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Watch the next video and see what happens.
See you soon.
Ta-ra. So, that was the end of the video. But you know how things can change on the flip of a coin? Well, look at this. We've moved from that lane. We have a friend called Scott who works on our landy. And I was bored in the back of the van while we were waiting. So I just texted him saying, guess what? We've broken down. Relay's been out, or breakdown service been out, and they said, yeah, an injector's gone down, you're going to need relaying home. Now, to be fair, the mechanic was really good, but she didn't get her hands dirty. She just looked and she said, yeah, it's gone down. But Scott phoned us back, and
he said that very possibly one of the fuel inlets, the injectors, or the fuel to the injectors, had cracked open, because when we had problems we were checking everything, and he said just check that they're tight, because we might have forgotten to just nip them up, and guess what, one of them was slack. And listen. First time without the cranking and cranking.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Tony, because we've been ringing you as well and you've been offering advice, but big thanks, Scott.
Yeah, I suppose it does help that Scott does work on our vehicles a lot, so he does know them and knows what he's done and what we've done and what I've done. And so he just went, just try it, get a spanner out, try it, and see what happens.
So, unless anything changes again, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like, share the video, have a laugh with us. And
It certainly is a laugh.
it's another tale from Campervan Tales. See
Coffee
ya.
time. See you.
I'll do that bit again. Good morning. Well, after all the drama of last night, we end up parked up here in this quarry. Oh, pulling, not really a quarry, I suppose. And it was such a hot night that we decided to leave the door open. And the dogs on their leads, on their long leads, tied up so they could get in and out of the van because they were hot as well. We had this curtain up, just fastened with magnets, and it worked really well. Made for a little bit of a cooler night, so the four could get in and out. Just gonna go up there, you can have a different look. I think we're going to drive on a bit further, get a different view, and make some breakfast. Here's just a different view of where we were parked up last night. You can see up the road. There's a tent further up by the river, and some cars parked for early morning walkers. Now, a few people have asked us about the long leads we have for the 4-pack. As you can see, they are quite long, so we'll show you those in a minute. We just take some photographs of a sheep there. It's covered in bracken, so I don't know whether it was on army or is that barmy manoeuvres.
We should be a bit camera shy. But we're not convinced, are we? Got to throw them hard. That was Daryl throwing the keys, just in case he goes under. Tor's not convinced at all. Go for a swim, Nab. Go for a swim. Go for a swim.
What happened if I let him off the lead?
I do know what would happen. No, don't. Because he'd just go running.
Shh. Come here. Did you not like that? Hmm? Did you not like that? Good boy, at least you tried. Good boy. I don't think he's a natural water dog. No. Let's sit down in it. Good boy. No. So he's staying as close to the van as you can now. You are very brave. Them three should be proud of you. Oh, knocking me over. Anyway, we said we'd tell you about these leads. So these were made by friends of ours, Jackie and Nigel, who've got a company called Tough Stuff.
And they embroider, really, they are dog leads, aren't they?
Yeah.
They make dog leads, but they embroider them for whatever you want, different sizes for whatever you want.
This is the length we wanted, isn't it?
Yeah.
So. But their company's called Tough Stuff Limited. And we'll put a link in the description.
And obviously different colours and styles.
Different styles of leads as well,
Yeah.
not just this kind, but other kinds.
But it suits our purpose because the hooks on each end, so they hook up to.
Yeah, let's see.
They hook up to either the pegs that we've got, or even the wheels on the.
And we've got this one the wrong way around. Let's turn this around now. You're the model today. You're getting a star treatment today. So they've got the hook at one end, then they've got this at the other end. So
You can actually put a loop on it if you want it.
we'll loop it like that. Quite versatile.
Or we can hook these up to the wheels of the van. Very often do. Obviously nothing fancy, just clips onto the wheel. And that's enough to secure them when we're out and about.
It just gives them that extra freedom to be outside. So a few people have asked about these, so I thought it was about time to tell you. So that's it.
That's it.
The end of our long weekend.
Our saga.
The tail. So we're going out with a bit of a bang and treating ourselves to a bit of gingerbread and a coffee in Ambleside. But look at this. Now that's a treat.
So, cheers for now. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.